again, Lisa. I thought I might take a couple moments to show you how you can grade essays in Google Classroom since you stretch yourself by creating the assignments for our first essay within the classroom. In your Google Classroom, go to Classwork and then scroll to find the assignment that you want to grade. Let's pretend that this is the 5 key learnings assignment. You can see what you've written, anything you've attached, how many students have turned it in. If we click on the assignment by doing that, or by clicking View Assignment, you'll now see a dashboard of all the assignments, whether students have turned them in, whether they are missing, or if they've already been graded and returned at the bottom. So to grade an essay, simply click on the student's name or on the picture of their document. Here you'll be able to see the document, and you have a little toolbar on the side that shows you the other files that have been attached to this assignment this person turned into, an ability or a place to grade, and then private comments that you can return to that student that only they can see. I typically use private comments for like overarching general feedback. When I want to give specific feedback about parts that I'm looking at, I would highlight them and then add a comment so that person knows that I'm giving feedback about this particular area. In Google Classroom, if you find that you repeat yourself with the feedback, you can make a bank of comments that you can use. Boop. And that way you don't have to keep typing the same thing over and over again. If you want to change the grading numerical value or use a rubric, you can do so by going back to where you saw the dashboard in the assignment. Clicking on the instructions will bring you back to the main page of it, and that's where you can edit the assignment. In editing this assignment, you can change the point score. For Greenfield, we had a 4-point scale, so I would make my assignments 40 points because students could get a 3.5 and you can't use decimals. So a 35 out of 40 would be a 3.5. You can also, if you have the fancier workspace, you do have a plagiarism check. It's kind of like an internal Google search, but it also looks through your own workspace domain. So the more people turn in papers to your Google domain, the more of a repository you have of previous work. You can also add a rubric. They are a little tedious to create. You can import one from Google Sheets, and that way you can grade on a rubric as well, but they do attach points to each section. But either way, it's another option for you. So that's how you can adjust the grading side of things. Okay. As a student, here I am. There's my chest. We can go to Classwork and view our work. And there we will see any of that private feedback would be down here. And if we go to the essay itself and open it up, we'd be able to see comments that you've posted on there. We can also add class comments for the assignment in general, and we can send you private comments as well. Now I've turned in my essay. I can also unsubmit it, and that way I can still edit it. Once I turn it in, though, I lose ownership of that paper. I can still access it, but in order to edit, I would have to request permission from you. So a student may unsubmit and resubmit. And just like you can return work and they can work on it and resubmit it as well, those are some options you have inside of Google Classroom. So hopefully that makes life a little bit easier for you. See you Saturday.